All right, guys, welcome to the Friday Phone Tips. I'm Jaime Eufemia with FFL National, and every single week we're going to come to you with some techniques and tips so that way we can help you get better on the phones. Over my career here at Family First Life, I've set over 15,000 appointments, which means I've gotten a lot of no's as well. So we're just going to give you some pointers and some tips every single week that is going to help you get better at the phones. And this week is our debut. So we're getting started, and I'm going to start off with some things that I do before getting started on the phones that I find very, very important. Some people might think on surface they're kind of corny. However, I promise you, if you just implement just this small little thing, it will help you become better on the phones. And every morning before dialing, start the day with a gratitude journal. Just 10 things that I'm grateful for. Need to get my mind programmed in a way that starts the day off on a positive note. Because what flows in is going to flow out. If you're putting junk in and negative in, negativity is going to flow out. But if you put positive things in, and a lot of times too, in starting your day, just in a grateful mindset, it just kind of sets the tone for the rest of what's about to be thrown your way. So starting the day off with a gratitude journal, then following up with positive affirmations. I think it's super, super important before starting to set appointments that you get yourself in a flow of telling yourself things that maybe your brain or your mind wouldn't have you believe otherwise. So it may be, I love my job. I love where I work. I love everybody I work with. I love setting appointments. Everybody I talk to is going to set an appointment with me. Every person I call is going to pick up. Every person I talk to is going to be joyful. They're going to be happy to hear from me. See, these are all the things that on the flip side of it, you can take it to a negative and start believing these little lies that our brains start to tell us. But if you start speaking truth into your life as you look yourself right in the mirror, I promise you what you tell yourself, you will believe. So if you tell yourself negative things, you'll probably start to believe those things. But if you start telling yourself positive things every single day, right before every single dial session, you will believe those things. And I promise you, your posture, your demeanor, your confidence will start to increase right out of the gate first thing in the morning. So start your day with with positive affirmations. Maybe you write them down and you post them on your mirror while you're brushing your teeth. Maybe they're a screensaver on your phone. Maybe it's a screensaver on your laptop or your iPad, wherever you use whatever you use to dial. Like, make it in front of you so you cannot get away from it the minute your brain might start to take you to a negative place. So positive affirmations are an ultimate must before you start setting appointments. I also like to maybe drink some caffeine. Coffee's for me. But maybe it's something else. Maybe you work out, whatever it is, but get your flow, get some energy. You need some energy. Maybe it's just 25 jumping jacks, or maybe it's, a quick dance move. I don't know, whatever it is, but you do whatever it is, it's going to get you hyped. Okay. After positive affirmations, maybe you listen to some pump up music. Maybe it's worship music. Maybe it's a podcast of somebody who's actually really good at setting appointments, but you need to start getting yourself hyped. It's almost like people who are getting ready to go in the game for the Super Bowl are not just jumping in the game. There's a whole regiment that they do before they get into the game. And so that's kind of what setting appointments is. It's like we have to get a regiment going before we start to pick up the phone and start going. So whatever it is, maybe it's for you, it's doing a couple laps around the block or whatever, but get yourself into a place that you have a warm up. Pull your script out, say it over and over and over and over and over again, maybe 10, 12 times before you actually start to dial the phone. See, we need to get ourselves in a repetition, stuff good habits that we do every single dial session. So that way, if we wake up in a bad mood or we wake up with a chargeback, we already have a game plan of what's supposed to happen because we do it so much that it's repetition. It's our habits. And so when you have these small little things that you do every single dial session, I promise you on the days you don't want to do it, these are the things that are going to push you into making you make it happen. Okay. Make sure you're fully prepared. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I heard this years ago from someone who's really good in this business. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Be prepared to get ready to get after it. Let's not start fumbling around with our leads and whatnot the minute we're supposed to start dialing. Like, let's have them printed and ready to go the night before, so that way we are so ready to go the minute 7:30 a.m. hits. We're ready to rip. There's no confusion, because if we're not prepared, our performance isn't going to be 2 a 10. So if we're completely prepared, our performance is going to be 2 a 10. Our posture is going to be very, we're going to be sitting up. We're going to be ready to go. We're going to be given direction really well. Our confidence comes off. We don't sound weak or mousy or scared. We sound like we're ready to go because we prepared properly. So guys, these are just some techniques that before you start setting appointments, make sure that you have this ready to go. Gratitude journal, positive affirmations, being prepared for your appointments. Get some energy, whatever it is. If you need help with caffeine or it's a workout, whatever. Pump up music, worship music, whatever it is that works for you. But I promise you, just these small little tips and techniques will help you set more appointments every single week. So guys, thanks for joining us on the very first Friday Phone Tips.